That's right. I am literally going to shoot this whole video with the PSVR strapped on my face and not on, so I can't see anything.
You what?
What is up, you guys? Welcome to the collective. My name is Furman, and in this video we are obviously going to be talking about the PlayStation VR. But before we get started, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content just like this. Alright guys, let's get into the video. Guys, we are in the future. The future is now, and the future is psvr 2. Okay, all jokes aside, you guys remember last week's video where I was talking about the PlayStation Portal and basically hating on it because I'm not a fan of it?
Yup!
And how I was talking about the fact that Sony kept focusing on VR, and that's why they weren't able to focus on a portable console. And yes, we do know this is true, so don't even fight me on it. Well, I've been on the fence when it comes to the PlayStation VR 2, mostly because of the fact that it costs $550. I mean, that price tag is absolutely insane. So I actually did want to pick it up earlier this year when it was on sale for $350, and I missed my opportunity. So now I saw that it was on sale, and I decided to pick this thing up. So here are my first impressions. Alright, so first off, we obviously have the controllers. The controllers are, extremely comfortable. It is a little clunky to get used to, because I'm obviously used to using regular controllers. So it definitely had a little bit of a learning curve, but I think it has some type of a sensor situation going on, because whenever I move my hand, the hands in the game would do something interesting and something kind of funny. But yeah, the controllers are really cool. They look really futuristic, and I like that it has that round bumper thingy so that you can protect yourself when you accidentally punch something. I mean, that obviously helps. So the controllers are a huge upgrade when it comes to PSVR, because remember, the PSVR actually just used the PlayStation 3's outdated Move controllers. So that's basically what you had as a peripheral, and it was absolutely terrible. I mean, they were just, reusing something. They were reusing old technology, and that might have been good for them, but it just wasn't good as a good experience when it comes to PlayStation VR. Number two is obviously the headset. I mean, I got it slapped to my face, and it is pretty heavy, but then again, most of the VR headsets are actually pretty heavy. So this one is probably side of things, but that's just me. I have a weird face. It is really comfortable, and it is really easy to use, and it actually gives you a tutorial when you're starting it up. So it shows you how to properly put it on right. So you want to press this button thing right here, and it'll allow this thing to stretch open, and then you put it on there, and then you kind of twist it, and the twist to lock in and get a little bit tighter. And then if you need to open this thing up, or see what you're doing, you can just pull this thing. This has a little button right here, so you just pull that thing open, and I can kind of see you. I don't know if you can see me, but I can see you, okay? And obviously, the resolution on this thing is absolutely fantastic. I mean, for one, the screens, or the two eyeglasses that you have in this thing, are two OLED screens, and they're really, really nice. All the games, well, I only played one game, but the game looks absolutely gorgeous. And I mean, I had the first PlayStation VR, and I remember the games looking so bad. Like, I tried a lot of the games they had, like Farpoint and other games like that, and they just looked terrible. There was really only one redeeming game, one game that I truly enjoyed a lot, and it was the Iron Man game. And yes, I know I'm missing out a couple of games, but it's just probably because I didn't have them. Like, I don't remember having any of the Batman games or anything like that. But the Iron Man game was a blast. I mean, it was a lot of fun, and it's still one of my favorite VR experiences to this date. being able to fly around like Iron Man was so cool. So this VR came with a pack-in game, and that is Horizon Call of the Mountain. And this is the game that I got to play. And that's why this video is a first impressions video, because based off of that game, VR is actually really amazing. I mean, not only was that one of the most beautiful games I've ever played as far as VR goes, I mean, the game was just stunning. Yeah, you could tell that when you see really far away, you know, the renders look a little funny. But I mean, the game was just absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Like, all of the textures and everything you're allowed to do in it was just really cool. I got to the part where you get your bow and, you know, you kind of go like that with the controller and pull it out, and then you pull back to shoot the arrow, and it was just really cool. It was really amazing. Now, what I'm really looking forward to playing is obviously Resident Evil, because I mean, guys, it's Resident Evil, okay? Resident Evil 8 has a VR option. I think Resident Evil 4 also has one too, but you know, I think 8 is going to be a lot more exciting, especially because it's first person view. I mean, the game is just going to be awesome, and I can already tell. My only complaint when it comes to VR, and it's not a complaint to PlayStation VR necessarily, it's just VR in general, is this thing right here. You see this cable? This thing is attached to a cable, and then you plug it into your PS5, and it's the same thing whether you're using it on your computer. It sucks still being attached. So eventually we will get to the point where we don't have to worry about that anymore, and I think that will be when VR truly takes over. That will be when VR explodes in popularity, because the ease of use is just not very good right now. Like, in order for you to use this thing, you basically have to, you know, pick up the headset, you gotta plug it in. It's just too many steps, and I, for one, don't like having to do that. So whenever we make those changes, whenever the technology dictates that we're allowed to be free, like Ultron was, you know, it's just gonna make it a lot easier. It's gonna make it a lot better. It's gonna make it easier to use, and I think you'll be a little bit more free when it comes to your room and all that. It'll just be a freeing experience. And my last complaint when it comes to the PlayStation VR, I don't think I am the type of person to play VR just because it just makes me sick. Like, it makes me sick to my stomach. When I was playing Horizon Call of the Mountain, I was feeling sick doing all the motion. I mean, I was having a lot of fun, but I was sitting down and the motion was making me really sick. And even standing up, you know, I tried playing and standing up, and it made me motion sick too. So like, there was not really much I could do. It was just kind of what it was, you know. There's not really, I don't know what to say about it. So yeah, it is unfortunate, you know. It's just something that I'm not ever going to really fully be able to invest in because of that fact. It'll still be something that I try because I'm always genuinely interested in trying VR. I mean, some of the games look really cool. I wanted to play Half-Life Alyx, and you know, eventually I'll be able to play that. But for now, the VR is just gonna, you know, become a little bit of a dust collector. I am going to be trying it every now and then, but it's not necessarily going to be something that's like a go-to, I need to play this thing. Do I feel like it's not worth it? Right now, for me, it's not worth it because I'm not going to get the play that would make me feel good about justifying that $350 purchase. But for anybody else, this is an excellent price point for the PSVR 2. I mean, in my opinion, it's what it should have been in the first place. But, you know, that's just me. If you do, or if you are on the fence when it comes to the PSVR 2, now is the time to buy it because it is still on sale for $350. So if I were you, I would snatch that bad boy. And, you know, even if you don't like it, you can always return it, you know. But at least you'll know. At least you'll know that you gave it a Scout's Honor try. Whew. That is, it was like pitch black in there, so I'm literally blind right now. I can't even see. Alright, let's try it. Right, guys, that is the end of the video. And as always, I'm blind right now. I'm so blind. But don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content just like this. And this is so painful, but we will see you guys on the next video. Peace. Okay, that was not a good idea. Filming a whole video wearing the PSVR headset in pitch black was not a good idea. Woo, that's bright. All right, let's just go. See you guys next week. Bye.